What's up, gamers? Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Pokemon Sun and Moon special demo that just came out today on October 18th. And basically, I bought another used 3DS at a used game store, and man, I forgot just how bad the 3DS eShop was. I mean, keep in mind I bought this to play certain 3DS titles like Shin Megami Tensei 4, and I still need to beat Soul Hackers, but man, I forgot just how bad the eShop was. It's slow, it doesn't tell you what your actual download speed is, instead you get this special snowflakey download window, which just gives you a progress bar. It doesn't even tell you how much estimated time there is left. It's just a horrible experience in general. But it's okay because Nintendo does it. And I've had very mixed thoughts about Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I'm not really excited for it. But hey, there's a demo on the eShop, and I'm going to be reviewing it when it comes out because I can rent it from Family Video. So I'm going to be reviewing today the Pokemon Sun and Moon special demo on the Nintendo 3DS. When it's done downloading, that is. Because, you know, Nintendo's eShop is real slow. I mean, you know what's faster than Nintendo's eShop? A beat-up Windows 95 laptop with AOL, toolbars, Real Player, and all that other bloatware junk on it. That's still faster than the Nintendo eShop. So, the download is finally complete. And I now have Pokemon Sun and Moon special demo version on my 3DS. And of course there's a sound effect from Pokemon games, because it's not a Pokemon game unless you start the game up or select it on your 3DS menu and you hear a Pokemon sound effect. So, I'm ready to play Pokemon Sun and Moon special demo version. Now, one thing I'd like to point out before I start recording is that while back in the time I recorded my infamous X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire reviews, I didn't have a 60 FPS camera. I now do. I'm recording this with a Nikon 1 mirrorless DSLR. I mean, it's a great camera. It focuses while I'm recording. It records great video. And it only cost me $150 at Cash America. $150 at Cash America. I got this great little camera that originally cost $500. It's nice. Anyways, here it is. The demo of Pokemon Sun and Moon, the most hyped up game with the Tumblr crowd. Everybody on Tumblr is probably hyped for this game. And so are many Pokemon fans who are loving the ability to play the newest Pokemon game, which is the same as the last one. I mean, look. Even the menu kind of has the same aesthetic. Okay, play the game in English. So, it tells you to select a language. I'm gonna play it in English because I can't read moon runes. Being in game. So let's do this. Let's play Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now notice how the 3D light went off. Just like X and Y did. This game has 3D that's too intense for the 3DS. And by too intense, I mean Quake 2 level graphics. So you get this first person kind of intro. It's kind of giving me X and Y intro vibes. And oh man, look at these graphics. They are the same exact thing as Pokemon X and Y. Look at these intense graphics that look like Quake 2. I mean, it just looks the same as X and Y, man. I'm loving this. I'm loving Modern Warfare 3 Pokemon Edition. If you don't know what the joke is, Modern Warfare 3 looked just like Modern Warfare 2. If you're already reading this letter, then you already arrived in the Alola region. Yeah, I'm too tired of looking at these old graphics. Is it Greninja? Of course they gotta have Greninja because, you know, it's not Pokemon unless they got Pokemon for the furries. Pokemon loves the heat. Oh boy. That does not have any connotations whatsoever. It doesn't. Oh man, look at this GIF. I mean, somebody's gonna take like a 5-second clip of random Pokemon animations from this game, by the way, and they're going to make a GIF about it and put it on Tumblr next to their political rants. The center must have forgotten to write their name. You know what that means? It means it's either junk mail or it's a threat or a bomb or some shit. Yeah, I'd throw that shit out. Yeah, man. Oh, man. I'm gonna make a GIF of that and post it to my Tumblr. You better head over to City Hall to let them know my new address. Yeah, my address is, I want to make some dumb joke, but, like, I don't know what would be funnier. So, saying, I live in the local McDonald's, out by the dumpster. Oh man, I love this bland, touristy town aesthetic the Pokemon Sun and Moon's got going for it. And you know, these Jaggies, yeah, I can totally see as many Jaggy lines in here as, yeah, look at these graphics. They look the same as X and Y. Oh, when you greet someone in the Alola region, you say Alola, ha ha ha, funny pun, ha ha ha, thanks mom. So, these graphics, they suck. And notice how the 3D light's still off. Maybe it's a good thing I got the original 3DS because I can show people that the 3D light's off. So I just moved into this address, and everything's 2D. And I moved from some other region, of course. Like, that's totally not a reference to Gen 3. And by the way, where's my dad in this? Where is my dad? Is my dad like a deadbeat dad or something? Oh man, this is going to be such a wonderful place. Can't go in these places. The D-pad doesn't work anymore. I think probably because if this is an overlay, they don't want people to know. But however, the collision detection, on the other hand, seems like you're kind of bumping in at a distance. I don't know. At least it tries to feel more 3D than the older games. But, like, it just, I don't know. You can now run at least from the start. You can talk to Pokemon who just say their names. I'm just not feeling this game. I can talk to NPCs who talk about how amazing this whole town is, when it's probably about the same as like a boring Midwestern town. You have to maintain our roads. Better hope that, who's paying for them? So, yeah, these graphics are underwhelming. And, so I meet this random dude I don't even know. So, like, why do I have some adoptive dad here? Is Nintendo trying to be 2016 and progressive like their audience is? Have fun. Oh man, I'm totally gonna have fun in this poorly rendered world. Come on, can we just start the game already? Can we just start? Oh man, we're running into Team Evil already. Yeah, Team Evil. I'm running into Team Evil already. Yeah, I know what this. For getting rid of gyms, they sure haven't gotten rid of the fight Team Evil plotline that Pokemon always seems to have. We're not bad. We're just hard. That sounds like something else. What even? Oh yeah, Pokemon are friends. They tell you this every single time. But like, there's as much disconnection with the gameplay as there is in the story and whatnot. But the storylines of Pokemon are just crap anyway. Or are those guys acting like those 13-year-old kids who say that they're pro hackers? Like, Jesus Christ, this is cringeworthy. Let's give them a Pokemon battle. Okay, so let's... Oh man, we're battling team nobody. Here's a fun fact, okay? This game no longer supports 3D in battles. For being a 3DS game, this game sure is a 3D game. Yeah. Yeah, so like, bottom screen, yeah, the top screen still kind of seems to like run at 30 frames a second, and it kind of drops a little at times, it seems. But at the same time, it looks like shit still. It still looks like X and Y. Still has that same bland aesthetic. Still has that same lines shaded out aesthetic. Doesn't look very good. So the bottom screen's redesigned. And, yeah, you can now pick moves like, let's pick a water move. And of course it's the same. Yeah, there seems to be fewer frame rate issues, and you know why? Because they turned off the 3D slider, so that you can't turn on the 3D slider and have frame rate issues anymore. Wow, I received $8. We're gonna tell our big sis about you. Yeah, this is deep intellectual writing. This is the next Ken Levine game, totally. This is the next big RPG that's gonna like blow the world away. That's gonna get 10 out of 10 from IGN because it's got a brand name on it. Yeah, this is totally the best game ever. I'm serious. This game, I mean, sure, this is a demo, and they're probably just holding your hand as much as they can through this demo because they want to sell this game to kids who, the camera in this game seems to be iffy still. And of course, invisible walls probably don't want you to explore. They probably just want you to get your mom's credit card and buy the game when it comes out. Of course I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to rent it from Family Video, and I'm going to talk about it instead. Talk about how much of a waste of money it is. Oh boy. Look at these graphics. This aesthetic is just hurting my eyes. And it doesn't help that this gameplay is about as generic as, what's the most generic thing? A value menu at a store? Like the McDonald's value menu? Okay, that's still less generic than this game. A Ford Taurus, that's still less generic than this game. An Acer laptop, that's still less generic than this game. So the menu's on the bottom screen, of course. You can only look at your Pokemon in your bag. You can check out your stats here. You can look at 3D models that look meh. You can look at ribbons that your Pokemon has. And that stuff. Come on, this is just... Why do I get the feeling that the full game is going to be as much of a drag as this? I mean, come on. It's like watching a movie and you've got all these ads beforehand, and they're like, oh, buy this movie today. Oh my god, quit pirating. We need money to make Alpha and Omega 420 and The Nut Job 2 and what other movies nobody asked for? Final Destination 69. Yeah, that's what it's like when you fucking when you're playing this game. It's like that. I swear this game is hurting my brain. But then again, most Pokemon stuff is like that these days. And look at those clouds. They're more pixelated than the backgrounds and Half-Life 1's. I mean, remember Gold Source? Yeah, that's how pixelated these are. Oh, these trials. Yeah, all the cool kids do these. That guy looks like that crazy uncle you have who like goes on about stuff that he's like that crazy uncle you have who tells you how you can get free stuff by I don't know, breaking the law, I guess. Yeah, that's what he reminds me of. That crazy uncle. So what is this? What is this shit? Come on. I'm sick of these fucking scripted ass cutscenes. Get to the game. Oh my god. Like, I know this is a demo, but judging by X and Y, judging by Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I get the feeling the full game's gonna be like this too. This music is about as generic as turning on the radio and hearing another generic metal song. And by the way, yeah, if you... So I'm gonna, like, use a move on here. Wow, I'm just one-hitting this. I gained boosted XP, fueled by Mountain Dew. And I just hit another one after 2 steps. This is crazier than Metal Gear Solid, and I noticed the frame rate drop when the grass moved. Yeah, the frame rate in this game doesn't seem to be too consistent either, which is why they probably turned off 3D, because they don't want you to really know how inconsistent, how unoptimized the game is. Oh, here's another fun fact about Pokemon Sun and Moon, okay? Look at the bottom screen, and you'll see that they now have moves marked by effectiveness. So when you're multiplayer battling someone or playing through the game and you want to know which moves are going to wipe out the enemy like the AN-94 in Black Ops 2. If you want to know how to wipe out enemies like crazy, you just pick the move that's effective and bang, bang, you just wiped out the enemy. Like watch this, watch this. Effective. Got some XP. I love this generic music. They're dragon-type Pokemon. Like, I give a shit. Just get me to the game already. So while the game apparently seems more 3D, the graphic engine is the same as that of X and Y. So I'm gonna run through Metal Gear Solid, like I'm playing Metal Gear Solid, but trying to not be seen. And I'm gonna like fight. I'm gonna like use another move on this enemy. Bang, bang. Check this out. Yeah, this is... I know they probably tried to make the demo easy, but come on. I'm getting bored of this demo already. Like, if I were a prospective gamer, I wouldn't be buying X and Y. But then again, I'm not a Pokemon fan. If I were a Pokemon fan, I'd probably already have, like, my mom's credit card out. And I'd be going to GameStop. And I'd be buying the game day one and posting on Tumblr about how amazing Pokemon is and how it's the best franchise ever. And how it's better than Call of Duty for some reason. Okay. Really? I'm supposed to take pictures of this. What is this? Pokemon Snap? Is this Bioshock? My Pikachu is really strong. Yeah, they gotta put Pikachu in here because you know it's Pokemon and they have to milk the shit out of Pikachu. There should be one hiding somewhere close by. Trial start, presented by Mountain Dew. So, like, where's the Pokemon at? I gotta find them. Yeah, I can't find them. I'm just gonna, like, attack this Pokemon anyway, because why not? Man, this is about as fun as those treasure hunting levels in Sonic Adventure 2. They don't even give me a clue on where to find this at. Wow. Just wow. They're supposed to be in the mountains, I guess. So I can't go here, they want me to look here. So it's just like Pokemon, it's linear. It's more linear than playing, it's more linear than walking in a line in, Halo or whatever. I'm gonna run from this, because why not? This is getting kind of boring quick. Got away safely. Of course I did. Come on. This is not fun at all. Come on. Yeah, I'm fucking dumb. I mean, this is getting boring. Trying to find these Pokemon. They're saying, you gotta find them up here. They're making, like, come on. This is not fun. I'm getting sick of this. Well, all in all, I gotta say, just not good at all, and the worst part is he didn't even give me a direction on where to go. All in all, if this is what Sun and Moon is gonna be like, I just gotta say this. Save your money. Don't waste your money on this game and go buy, like, better role-playing games. Unless, of course, your game standards are so low that the only thing that matters is, does the game have Pokemon I can buy plushies of from the internet of? If that's your only standard, then go ahead and buy Pokemon Sun and Moon. Other than that, skip it. And I'm sorry if I sometimes accidentally say X and Y, because you know why? Because this game looks like the same exact game! All in all, thanks for watching, subscribe for more.